In just a few days, I'll also be letting go of my beautiful Tesla Model 3 Performance. For now though, it still takes me out here into the woods, right next to the house that already isn't mine anymore. Today's video is about the destinations I've chosen for my world journey and why the travel diary of a French explorer and the method of astrocartography inspired me to set out. Welcome to Alethics, the channel for success of the body, mind and soul. Subscribe now if you're ready to go beyond surface level noise and dive straight into the truth of things. We live in a society that's incredibly well taken care of materially. Food, comfort, lifestyle, it keeps getting better and better. But the price we pay is steep. We spend so much of our time building, optimizing and polishing our outer world that we forget the other side, our inner world. Hungry for aliveness, truth and meaning often goes ignored. Life has shifted from being a raw adventure in the wild to a dull routine in a zoo. And if we are not careful, our wild and untamed souls get domesticated, less alive, less free, less healthy. That's exactly why I decided to go on this journey to rediscover my true self, my life force, my wild, untamed spirit. Two things inspired me to set out. The first was the diary of French explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. In 1766, the King of France sent him on a circumnavigation of the globe. In 1768, after the Brit Samuel Wallis, he became the second European to set foot on Tahiti. But unlike Wallis, Bougainville didn't fight the locals. He met them peacefully, and so he gained a raw, intimate insight into Polynesian culture and life. His diary became the book A Voyage Around the World. It was a bestseller in Europe, inspiring people with new ideas right before the French Revolution. Bougainville's writing gave birth to the image of the noble savage and painted Tahiti as a paradise of free love, harmony and abundance. Just listen to a few of his words. I have entered a land blessed by nature's generous hand. Everything grows here in abundance and man hardly needs to work to live. Never have I ever seen more beautiful people, strong bodies, noble faces and a grace in all they do. Here, man lives in natural innocence, without laws, judges or punishment, and yet in harmony. Compared to the harsh, unequal, tightly controlled Europe Bougainville came from, Tahiti looked like the opposite world. Free, peaceful, fertile, deeply human. His writings made me realize a lot about why our society is the way it is, what we gained and what we lost along the way. And so I knew I have to see Tahiti and Polynesia with my own eyes, not as a tourist on luxury vacation, but as an actual human being just making a living. My second source of inspiration came from humanity's oldest science, astrology. Until the 7th century, it was actually taught at universities. Its core principle is simple: as above, so below. What happens in the cosmos reflects itself in human life. Over time though, pop culture reduced astrology to cheesy horoscopes and pseudoscience, but at its core, it's a system of archetypes, the primal principles of life itself. These patterns are everywhere, in animals, plants, planets, galaxies, and even in us humans. Astrocartography takes these principles and projects it onto the world map. Your birth chart, laid over the Earth, shows lines where planetary influences are especially strong. These lines mark places that can awaken, amplify, or block certain parts of who you are. I'll be honest, I was skeptical at first. With all the spiritual quick fixes and empty promises out there, I didn't want to fall into another illusion. But something about astrocartography wouldn't let me go. The idea that certain places on Earth activate certain qualities in us, it's fascinating. And it's testable. So I tested it. I studied the astromaps and biographies of people whose lives transformed after moving. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Nikola Tesla, Elon Musk, Quentin Tarantino, Eckhart Tolle. Every time the turning point in their life coincided with strong planetary lines on their map. Take Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example. Born in Austria, but it was moving to Munich in 1965 that triggered his transformation. London became an initiation ground under heavy Pluto, Mars and Saturn influences. And Los Angeles, where his powerful Jupiter MC line runs, turned out to be the gateway to global fame. The same pattern repeated with others. Relocation shifted their frequency, unlocking potential that might have stayed dormant otherwise. So I dug deeper. Months of studying, learning to create and read astromaps. I didn't want to rely on quick AI outputs, full of errors, I found out. For a journey like this, I wanted precision. That's how my travel route emerged. A mix of intuition, long-held fascinations, and entirely new places that hold special qualities for me. From Vienna, I'll first head to Athens, Greece, the Mars archetype of initiation and new beginnings for me. From there, Bali, Australia, New Zealand, and finally Tahiti and other islands of French Polynesia. That's where my Jupiter MC line runs, and even the exact culmination point, the spot where Jupiter stood the highest in the sky when I was born. According to Astrocartography, this is where Jupiter's influence shines strongest in my life. I'll let you know what happens. Maybe Los Angeles or parts of South America will call me too, but first, I'll be saying goodbye to my dream car, the Tesla Model 3 Performance. If you don't want to miss this journey, subscribe to Ethics, and if this video speaks to you, drop me a like and a comment. If astrocartography fascinates you and you feel a change of place could unlock more than just a change of scenery, I'm offering personalized astrocartography reports. I'll show you the places on Earth that matter most for your growth, your career, your relationships, or your healing. Tell me the destinations you've always dreamed of, and I'll map the qualities they hold for you. Welcome to the Alethic Way, the most exciting journey life has to offer, the journey to yourself. The truth is calling. Follow it.